I think anytime you go out for a medevac, you think it's going to be pretty straightforward and easy, and I think they had that mindset as well. And then once you get on scene, everything changed, and nobody saw that downdraft coming.
We're in a storm, dude.
Yep. Holy crap.
I thought for sure that we were going to end up in the water. And I think everybody else in the helicopter thought the same thing.
Coast Guard District 8 responds to medevacs off of cruise ships, cargo carriers, bulk carriers, sailing vessels, oil platforms, commercial fishing vessels, and pleasure crafts. We get a medevac request into the District 8 Command Center daily, so it really wasn't an unusual rescue.
We woke up to the alarm around 5 a.m. The ops center got the call. We needed a medevac with a patient with a couple different symptoms, the main one being heart issues on a cruise ship. We didn't rush to the helicopter because there were a couple different factors in this case that we needed to talk about, one of which being the weather that we knew we had coming in.
The thunderstorms that I saw on the radar, it was similar to the thunderstorms that I've worked in and around before, and I didn't feel like it was anything that was going to be out of the ordinary. The morning of that flight, I had given the right seat, which is the hoisting seat, to my co-pilot who was being trained as a new pilot.
We hopped in the plane and we started making our way out there. So everything went according to plan with that.
Server's going down. Roger.
They put me down.
And George on deck.
I was able to go talk to everybody, and the basket came down. I was able to get the patient into the basket. And that's when I called for the ready for pickup.
I got the ready for pickup. Roger, coming.
That's when everything started to go really wrong. The wind shifted from off the bow of the ship to off the stern of the ship and increased from about 30 knots to about 80 knots, all in the span of about 90 seconds. As the helicopter was being blown around, the basket came off the deck a couple times, and he saw that and recognized that as something that was not right.
And I saw the cable actually get ripped out of the flight mechanic's hand.
And so he made a very quick and amazing decision to just disconnect the basket.
In my mind, it was just the best decision and the safest decision to abort, disconnect the hook, and reset everything.
We abort operation, we have strong wind, abort operation.
So the flight mechanic retrieved the hoist hook as soon as he could, and normally he retrieves the trail line too, which adds about 60 seconds or so to that whole evolution. And just instinctively, we don't train this, he just grabbed that polypropylene line and threw it out of the helicopter, which allowed us to move out of position very quickly.
Check your trail line. Trail line's away.
So there's two really super awesome game time decisions by the crew.
Cabin doors coming close. Massive downdraft, guys.
The pilot who was flying in the right seat and doing the hoist was still trying to maintain control of the helicopter, and we were getting thrown around very violently. And so we changed controls. At that precise moment, that gust front really hit the side of the cruise ship, and the winds curled up and over the top of the cruise ship, and we were right in the wrong position where the winds started to come down right on top of the helicopter. I think maybe the first second of getting thrown towards the water, sheer terror after that.
Come left, come left, come left out of it. Come left out of it.
They pulled off to the left and kept going down and kept going down and kept going down. In my mind, I'm just saying, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Get out, get out.
No.
Altitude.
We ended up descending to 30 or 35 feet, somewhere in there.
I just felt pure helplessness. They were going, in my mind for a split second, they were going into the water, and there was absolutely nothing I could do.
I pulled the collective, which is our lift control basically in the helicopter, to the maximum setting, which there's a stop, a physical stop. It won't let you go anymore. We should have been climbing. It pushed us down towards the water. Very frightening.
They're okay. That's it.
We recovered from that descent and we flew, and this weather had overtaken us, and so we were in this severe weather for the next hour and a half as we decided that we weren't going to do this mission and we were going to return to base.
So during that time, the individual that was going to get medevaced had the rescue swimmer with him with his EMT training, the medical staff on board the cruise ship, making sure he was in stable condition. until we were able to send out another helicopter with a fresh crew.
The crew after us, about 6 hours later, was able to go out in clear blue conditions with no weather problems. They recovered the patient, they recovered the other rescue swimmer, and they brought them back. And they delivered the patient to University Medical Center in stable condition. This rescue that we ultimately didn't do is just a testament to the training experience that our air crews have, and their ability to think in time-critical situations and execute. When we landed after this mission, we all got out and gave each other a big hug because we had made it through something spectacular and dangerous, and we were successful in that.